What's going on, everybody? It's Courtney, your host of the Black Dad Chronicles, and thank you for tuning in another week. Thanks for everybody who took time to listen to last week's episode. Thanks to everybody who took time to listen to all my episodes. I really appreciate the support. Thanks for showing all the love. So I had a few guests on the show before. I interviewed some friends and some dads, and that's gonna continue. But I have something really special I want to talk to you about today. Really, as a dad, it's important to, probably the most important thing is to set an example for your kids. And for those of you who have sons, you want to be an example of how you want to teach your son and show your sons an example of how a man should act, and how a man should treat women, and if you have girls, one of the most important things that you want to, show them is how they should be treated by a man. So that being said, I'd like to welcome two very special guests to the show. I got my daughters on today. Say hey, guys.
Hi.
Introduce yourselves.
My name is my name is Olivia.
My name is Jazmyn.
All right. So those are my daughters, Jazmyn and Olivia. They're 10 and 6. Well, 6.5. And I wanted to talk to them today because I took them on a daddy-daughter date not too long ago.
Friday, was it?
Well, yeah, but this, this is going to be aired in the future, so,
Oh.
So, hi, girls. How you doing?
Good.
That's all you guys want to say?
So I make a
Y'all
lot
don't-
of things in school a lot, and I really appreciate and take pride in my work.
That's Olivia.
So, it's hard, it's actually kind of hard having friends who are actually YouTubers, because some of my friends actually have YouTube channels. My friends Lauren, Kaden, and Donovan, and it's kind of hard because that's basically all they talk about sometimes.
Okay, that was just random.
And I take pride in a lot of my work at school.
Okay,
I love my dad being a chef. He makes the best food ever.
That's my 10-year-old, Jazmyn.
So does Mom.
And she loves to hear herself talk.
So does Mom.
So I'll just be, you don't have to lean all the way in. This microphone is pretty good at picking up sound. So, girls, I wanted to talk to you guys, you two. Not guys, you're girls. I wanted to talk to you just to give, the people an overview of what our daddy-daughter date was like.
Questions.
Yes, questions. So, all right, we're going to start off by just a little background. So my wife was dropping my son off somewhere, and she at a friend's house, and she wasn't coming back till late. So the girls and I were at the house, and I hadn't, it's been a long time. I rarely get solo time with each kid nowadays. So I try to spend time with them, in groups. Maybe all three of them, maybe just the two of them, if one of them was off doing something. So it was the girls and I were sitting at the house, and we
didn't have anything to do.
Right, we didn't have anything to do. So I said, hey, girls, let's go get something to eat. So we went to Applebee's.
It was delicious.
It's a nice. I threw a nice picture of it up on my Instagram page. You can follow me at Black Dad Chronicles. If you want to see all the hijinks, get snippets of the podcast, or just want to see pictures of me and my wife and kids. Me and my
both
family.
of us got fries and chicken nuggets, and we both
basically
got
we got the same
juice.
thing. I really wanted something off the adult menu, but that was a no.
It wasn't a no. I gave her a choice, but she chose to eat off the kids' menu.
No, you didn't. You never even asked.
So a couple of things. Like, all my kids are big eaters. My kids are, tall for their age.
I most of the fruits and vegetables in this house.
Yes, Jazmyn is probably the healthiest eater out of all of us. She really maintains a diet of raw vegetables. She'll eat up all of our fruit, which can be a problem sometimes because fruit is expensive. Do you have something you want to say, Liv?
So I really liked it when we were on our daddy-daughter day. It was kind of like a daddy-son date.
No, it wasn't like a father-son date. It was a daddy-daughter date.
And
It was just
but it was
just
two
us
of
together.
us. If it was a father-son date, then it would be you and CJ.
Yes, Liv. What are you telling the people?
Actually, I want to change it to something else.
Okay.
So I've made a lot of things, also in art, and we might be going to an art show at our school, and
It's on Thursday.
yeah, it's this Thursday, and I have surprises that I want you guys to see, and it would be just good honor to help you guys see what I've made a lot. And so I think you should actually try making art for once, parents who are gonna watch this, or
Listen to
maybe
it.
Ian.
Listen to it. All right, girls. So this is how
And
this.
the art show is the day after our dad's and his other friends Hit the Ropes radio show, just in case you want to tune into that.
Okay, they know that I host a wrestling show. All right. So what?
Wait, what?
Liv. Okay. So, girls. So what do you think? So basically, I just wanted to bring them on the show, give them a little brief introduction, and then just talk to them about certain things that they like. How they, just get to know. You got to get to know your kids. If you don't talk to your kids, if you don't communicate with your kids,
It's gonna be hard.
You don't know who they are. Their likes, dislikes. You don't know how they feel. And that could be a problem. That could be problematic.
A big
Like
problem.
I just said, it's gonna be hard for you to actually understand your kids.
And you won't know if they're your kid or not.
What I understand about my kids, especially my daughters, really all three of them, is they love to hear themselves talk. So, all right. So, ladies,
Yeah?
did you enjoy dinner?
Yes.
It was
It was so good.
The restaurant, we sat by the window. I think that, when we actually got our food, it didn't take that much time to actually get it cooked. Because, after we ordered it, 5 minutes after it came to us.
No, it was longer than that.
Well, no, not 5
Okay.
minutes, but, around.
All right, so
20. And, it's actually pretty fast. So then, you won't have to wait on your food, at Steak and Shake and stuff. That's because Steak and Shake on Fridays is usually a busy night.
okay, we're not talking about Steak and Shake.
So,
All right, girls,
So it doesn't take as long.
Hold on, let's bring it
Feels
back.
like-
Bring it back.
okay.
So, yeah, see exactly what I mean. They like to ramble. All right, so girls. So, what was your favorite part about us going out to dinner? Liv, you go first.
So my favorite part was for us three to spend time with each other, and actually communicate with each other and eat with each other. So, and have dessert there.
Okay, Jazz, what was your favorite part about the
My favorite part was actually the time that we actually got to communicate and take pictures, because our dad, he works at Whole Foods most nights.
You don't have to
He
tell
has to-
everything. You don't have to tell all my business, Jazz.
Most nights he has to work really late, so then we don't get to see him after school. And after school, we actually got to saw him Friday.
See,
We actually got to see him Friday. So, basically, we hung out. And that was my favorite part about the whole dinner.
Yeah, so I work late, and being a cook, working in restaurants, I've gotten used to, late nights. I usually really, on days I work, I only see them in the morning because I get them up and ready for school because my wife has to be to work crazy early. So a lot of time I don't get a lot of chance to spend with them, especially one-on-one time. Unless the last time I got some one-on-one time was when Liv missed a day of school, and she and I hung out. We went to the comic book store. We didn't go to eat because she wasn't feeling too hot. But by the time we got to the comic book store, she was fine, of course. All right, so you girls like spending time with me. My favorite part of our date was I got to spend time with you two. Yeah. And like I said, I really don't get a chance to spend time with you two, by yourselves. Mm-hmm. But, we do, do little things.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Like, I remember on my birthday, ever since last year on my birthday was it last year that we went to Makimato?
No, it was a couple years ago, like maybe 2 years
2015.
ago. We went,
so that was probably the last time me and Dad went to a sushi place together, actually ate there.
Yeah, Jazz is my sushi eater, so I know, and this is one thing about getting to know your kids.
I didn't like sushi.
Right, the little one doesn't like sushi, so Jazz likes sushi. She likes to eat, but she likes sushi, so I know that's one thing that she and I can do, to spend some time with each other and to bond with each other. The little one, she usually, she'll rather eat chicken nuggets. She likes breakfast food, so, it's a little breakfast spot that we have around the corner, and we go to, usually I go by myself, I'll be honest, because I go while they're in school. But I know if she and I have some time, we can go there.
On Saturday, we should go to the Family Table Cafe.
That's the name of the place, the Family Table Cafe. All right, so girls. So girls. So, did it feel good going to hang out with Dad?
Yes, really good.
I don't think we got to see. No, we didn't get to see him in the morning because we spent the night over at grandma's house. We didn't see him
that
until
week. I was crazy busy. I was working every morning, and when I work in the mornings, I have to be to work at 6 a.m. The wife has to be to work at 5 a.m. every day. So they were just spending some time at my mom's house. My mom lives right behind their school. So they go spend the night over there, and my mom walks them over to school. All right, so girls, I don't really even, this is going to be a short podcast. So I just wanted to get you guys to talk about, our date. And so let me ask you this. Okay, you have one thing. Go ahead, Jazz.
And also, when we were on the date, I kind of felt relieved that we actually went because sometimes, you know how I have, basketball. You know how I have basketball? I was actually happy that, basketball was over and that we actually got to go on that because, I actually kind of talked about, how sometimes when Dad wasn't able to be there because he had to work, but he was at pretty much most of our games.
I was at all of them except for one.
Yeah, so
remember I refereed all of them except for two.
The first two, yeah.
Yes.
No, you didn't referee the third one. You didn't referee us with Woodland.
I refereed all except for the first two.
Oh yeah. I was actually kind of relieved that we went because then it's kind of hard to talk about. Whenever I go somewhere to eat, it's kind of how I talk about how relieved I am for doing this one thing that got me sore. So I was actually kind of relieved I wasn't doing basketball this time. Usually I would be pumped up and stuff, the day in between my two games. But I usually have practice on Thursday, and I'm happy I didn't have practice on Thursday, because then I would probably be sore, the minute I walk into the gymnasium into school or something, because that's happened before.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm happy about that.
All right, Liv, you?
So it was so much fun spending time with our family at Jazmyn's basketball game.
That's not what I asked you.
Wait, what?
I don't even remember the question because your sister rambled on for so long.
He said like, how did you feel?
Yes. How did us going out make you feel?
It made me felt super surprised and excited and joyful and very, very happy and my heart was jumping up and down. I was thinking and it was just like a series of TV shows if my dad posts a lot of podcasts. That's what I thought.
Oh, okay. All right. So now, wow, I don't even know where to go after this. So girls, I want to do you guys have anything else to say?
They talk about the basketball thing now.
What?
They talk about the basketball thing now. So just on the
Well, okay, if you want to talk about basketball, if you want to talk about being active sports, you know, go ahead, Jay.
So if you're asking if we won the whole thing, which was 6 games, yes, we did.
Oh boy, here she humble brag,
Here
huh?
I go again.
I'm not trying to brag, but like, so basically we have the tallest player on our team.
You don't have to give their
She was-
names. Don't give up the names.
Okay,
on
so
the podcast.
we chose him for every first thing because he was the tallest and he could tip it farther than
The jump ball. That's what
the
that's
jump
called.
ball. So then usually
Did you enjoy playing basketball?
another friend of mine, yeah.
Yeah. What did
Usually,
you enjoy about it?
I enjoy working as a team and how when some people don't like when people try again and again, say when my friends they missed a shot, they would keep trying and trying and trying to get the ball.
So you like the teamwork aspect
Yeah.
of it. All right, so Liv, while Jazz was playing basketball, what were you doing?
Can I talk about being a gymnast?
No, what were you doing at the basketball games?
I was playing with CJ. I was cheerleading and playing with
Yes,
CJ
you
a
were
lot.
cheerleading. Did you enjoy that?
Yes, a lot. I
Give
cheerleaded at halftime a lot too.
Give CJ the assist to that because I'm pretty sure she was kind of lost to but he just walked right by and
Whispered it.
Huh?
Say hi, son.
Hello.
All right, bye, son.
Adios, amigo.
All right, so since we're talking about basketball, one of the reasons why I want my kids to play sports is to experience teamwork, experience the team building aspect of sports. And another
We
reason
do team building in class too. It's so fun. Once
And I
we
also
did
play
one
golf
with
as well.
hula hoops
I don't
probably
even play one sport. I play
and jump
right,
ropes.
probably the main reason that I want my kids to play sports is to get a get a college scholarship. My wife and I ain't rich. You know what I'm saying? We want
Dad.
them to go to college. Yeah.
Guys,
I really want to
we
get
in PE and music we use a parachute and we go under it sometimes and then we tell people
yeah.
and then we go
Some
and then
people-
we lift it up and then
yeah, that's
and then we
true.
and then the teachers call people to go under the parachute and switch spots with the other person and it's really really fun and once me and Omar switched, he didn't know where to go. He just ran all around the circle one time to get to my spot.
And I also did parachute when I was in first grade. And I remember this one time, when my friend Elliot didn't cooperate, the whole thing, it was sliding off and we were buried up under it. I wouldn't say buried, but not everybody just it slid off and it slid onto the gymnasium floor.
Oh, okay.
We
All right, so
weren't
girls. So before we end, I want y'all to give one thing that you want to do this summer. Jazz, you go first.
One thing that I actually want to do this summer I have to see. I want to. Okay. So I really want to. I have to think about it.
Okay, Liv,
Okay, Livy.
give me one thing you
I
want to do
want
this summer.
to celebrate my birthday.
Oh, you got a
at-
summer birthday, huh?
Yeah, I got a summer
And how old will you
birthday.
be?
7.
You will
and
be.
I want a present from Olivia C called "Going to the Movies and Watching Descendants 2."
Oh boy. So
Descendants 2 won't be in the movies. It'll
yeah.
actually be on Disney Channel.
do you know what my favorite number is?
Mhm.
What is my favorite number?
36.
No, that's my age. It's not
Oh.
my favorite number.
I thought your age.
It's 7.
My favorite number is 7. It's the number I wore for baseball in high school. It's just my favorite number that I, put on everything.
And Jazmyn was 7 when she had the glasses that she sat on.
Yeah, I broke my glasses.
And
Okay.
I'm turning 7.
Right, so you're turning 7. So what is one big thing that you want to do? Oh, well, you said celebrate your birthday.
Oh yeah.
All right, Jazz. So
I had
what
to
is
think about it.
what is one thing you want to do this summer?
One thing I wanted to do this summer is actually go to. It's kind of far from here. It's like I think around a 3-hour drive. I think it's around like a 3-hour drive, but it is go to Walt Disney World in Orlando or Universal Studios in Orlando.
That's way longer than a 3-hour drive. We live in Michigan. That's Florida.
Oh yeah.
It used to
It's
take
a
us like
lot.
maybe 14 hours to drive here from Jacksonville.
Oh yeah, it did.
Oh, you wouldn't
Orlando's
remember
gonna
that.
You guys
farther.
drove here?
Orlando's gonna be farther though, because it's on the
All
southern
right,
tip
all
of
right.
Florida.
No, it's not. Orlando is 2 hours away from Jacksonville. Miami's on the southern tip of Florida.
That's 16 hours.
My
Oh,
feet
my
drove
goodness.
there.
All right, girls. So to wrap this up, I want y'all to leave the people with one thing, one word of wisdom. Olivia, you go first. What's a word of wisdom? I don't know, something that you would like the people to know.
My word of wisdom is gonna be that I like to share things in the class when I'm the leader of the week, and I really listen to other people, and they and when I was the leader of the week, we had a new friend in our class, and he said that I was taller than him, and all of those letters were so cute. I even got one from my 4 best friends, which were here.
So your word of wisdom would be communication. That's good. Do you feel like you're a good communicator? I think so too. All right, thank you, sweetheart. So Jazz, one word of wisdom.
Could it be a sentence?
Sure, it can be a sentence because you
Okay.
like to talk.
Okay, so my word of wisdom is never give up on your dreams and always make sure that you try your best to make sure your children's dreams come true.
What do you have? Name me a dream that you have.
I have a dream to actually get a scholarship for playing golf.
Do you
or
even know what
doing
a scholarship is?
art. Yeah, it's like, so a scholarship is when you get, is this thing, I can't remember what it's, I do have a cold, so, it's scholarship, so I've seen it in a show,
Okay.
but a scholarship is an invitation to a college, like a special college, that's kind of like a college.
Not necessarily,
like a
but
university.
I get what you're
Or
going.
maybe
Yeah,
Okay.
so one of my dreams is to get an art or golf scholarship into an art scholarship. I don't know.
Yeah, all three of
Maybe
my kids are
Michigan or something like that.
go blue. So
Michigan.
all my kids are artists, and I think it's important for you to nurture your children's talents. And I think I just got to do a better job of that. My wife and I both. But I want to thank you girls for being on the show with me this week.
Thank you, Dad.
Thank you.
All right, sweethearts. I love you.
Thank you
me
guys
too.
for listening.
All right.
See you later. Bye.
See ya.
Maybe next
See ya.
time.
Maybe next time.
All right. All right. So,
What's for dinner?
all right. So, I want to thank you guys for listening and tuning in today. This episode kind of had a lot of rambling in it, but that's just because my daughters like to talk a lot. So, okay. Yeah, stay over there. So, thank you for joining me this week. I want to thank everybody out there for listening, everybody out there for support. Before I go, I want to let you guys know that if you need, we got Memorial Day coming up, we got 4th of July coming up. If you need any type of dessert or cake for your wedding, for corporate events, for your birthdays, for special events, anniversaries, weddings, you can contact Cake Couture, and she'll take care of all your needs. She's fast, she's quick, reliable, and most importantly, it tastes good. And she's not expensive. So go to www.couturecakery.com to check the menu out. Drop her a line on the website. The number and all the contact information is on the website. Once again, that is www.couturecakery.com. So I want to remind you guys about the book of the month. The book of the month is The Fire Next Time by James Baldwin. It's a pretty good book, and like I said, it's a short book, only 105 pages. So it's a really quick read. And once again, like I said, the reason why I wanted to do the book of the month is hopefully to get to reading more, because I haven't been reading as much as I want to, and I've just been buying all these books and things, and they're just kind of sitting either on my shelf or in my Kindle. So the book of the month, The Fire Next Time by James
Baldwin.
James Baldwin. Thank you, Jazmyn. All right, I'm about to get out of here. So you can follow me on all my social media. You can go to the Black Dad Chronicles Facebook page. If you know a dad who would like to tell a story, hit me up on the Facebook page. You can also find me on Twitter at BlackDadCron. That's my Twitter handle. You can also email me at blackdadcron@gmail.com. You can find the show on iTunes. You can find the show on Google Play, wherever you find your podcast needs. Until next week, folks. Peace.